didn't want to know the names of the people. Well, of course, because if the people were named in here, they'd have a lawsuit against them or press criminal charges against them for defamatory statements, because none of these things happened. We certainly handed out flyers exposing local corruption, but we never did anything that was disruptive, disorderly, or threatening. That's what they would have arrested us.
Well, the only thing, Terry, those issues would be down there.
Yeah, I understand that. But see, I'm putting this into context. See, that's what I'm trying to say. That's why they want to say that I'm dangerous and I'm crazy. See, remember, I had the SWAT team sent after me. I didn't send any gunmen after anyone else. I didn't throw any pieces of paper in anyone's face. Helen Staffsholt did that. That's Judge John Staffsholt's wife. See, and the amazing thing is, Randy Shaw knew everything about that. See, he didn't say, "Oh, really? You sure that was Helen Staffsholt?" No, he wanted to say, "Oh, you sure it was assault?" See, so he admitted he knew all about it. See, so they're trying to cover that up. See, just like they've been trying to cover up everything with John's case and my cases. See, because, we can talk about how they burglarized my house. Came in there without a warrant, arrested me without a warrant, burglarized my house without a warrant. And that's what, they came in there, admitted, they came in with weapons, and they admitted they assaulted me. See, the only problem is they don't have that warrant. That's the detail. See, that makes it burglary. 20 years in prison. How do you like that? See?
Well, we're going to deal specifically.
Yes, I understand that. But see, I have to put everything into context. See? So now you understand why Tom would want to say that I'm handing out propaganda. See, he wants to, again, defame me, discredit me, dehumanize me, and demonize me. So no one wants to listen to what I'm saying. They want to think I'm crazy. See? So like I'm saying, this is a conspiracy they got going here. It's between Randy Shaw, Judge John Staffsholt, Tom Larson, and we're not done yet. We got some more people yet. I got to find my piece of paper. Okay, who was the next person I dealt with? Oh, Helen Staffsholt. When I handed this, right before she assaulted me, well, I think she did assault me first. There was nothing but a bunch of crap. Oh, really? And I asked her, can you verify what on this piece of paper? On which one? This one. Where did my piece of paper go? I got too many pieces of paper here. No. This one right here. I asked her, can you prove anything that's wrong on here? All of a sudden she invoked her right to remain silent. She didn't want to say anything else. See? And I asked her, I told her that was assault. I said, we can go ask a cop. There's a deputy right down there. She didn't want to talk about that. See, and that's when Larry Rice and his wife, or Larry Rice's wife chimed in and said that I was bothering her. Oh, no, see, Helen Staffsholt was bothering me when she assaulted me. I was minding on my own business. See? So like I said, I haven't assaulted anyone in regards to any of these matters. But I have been assaulted. Not only by the judge's wife, but by the Tom Larson and his thugs. See? That's the reality of the situation. Okay? And I'm not done yet. Okay? Also, you'll see on there, where do I have Belvin Dobert? Here we go. Same day, same time, as right before I talked to Tom Larson. Belvin Dobert.
This is December 14th. Now.
December 14th, just a couple minutes before I talked to Tom Larson. Belvin Dobert. I think it would be to your advantage that after I'm no longer a public figure, it would be to your advantage to take that stuff off your website. Oh, you mean the stuff about felony? Sending a weapon into Todd County Jail? See, so what he was trying to do is threaten me using his position, abusing his power to say, boy, better watch what you're saying there, otherwise, I can make things tough for you. See, because I saw what he did to Kathy Mayer. See, I saw the letter that he sent threatening to charge her with 2 felonies and a gross misdemeanor. See, for what she was saying about Tom Larson. What was she saying about Tom Larson? The truth. See, and so we put out a flyer exposing him. You know what we heard back from him? Nothing. See, that's the reality of the situation. So when you put out the truth, smears stop. But see, when you stick a camera in your face and you bring the truth right in front, they kind of get angry and they kind of lose their composure a little bit. So that's where I make sure I always have a camera on me. See? Oh, and then my buddy old Nathan Brecht. He admitted that he was trying to provoke a fight with me at the law enforcement center back on March 12th, 2009, which is unfortunate for him. Okay? Because that's where he was arguing with me about trying to say all my complaints that I filed were ridiculous and didn't make any sense and stuff like that. See, and he had a bunch of his little cop buddies, little deputies standing over there waiting to pounce on me after I took a swing at him. See? And what I told him right to his face that I knew he was trying to provoke me. So I turned the tables on him, and I made him run back to his little bitch buddies. See? That's the reality of the situation. Okay? And now that we're at, whoops, sorry about that. And now that we're at the Law Enforcement Center meeting, we get back to the other leg of this this little problem here. The old Pope County Tribune. What did I do with that? Here we go. Okay. Because here's the article from the March 17th, 2009 newspaper. It says that 150 people were there. In fact, Phil McMahon, you know who Phil McMahon is, don't you?
Yep.
Former highway patrolman. He talked to me there. I talked to former Sheriff Mark Hebner there. So, I mean, all this information about all the people who were talking at the Law Enforcement Center meeting in Starbuck, okay? Not a mention about anyone handing out flyers or anything defamatory or stuff like that. Well, in the same paper, here we get a little article from Tim Douglas, which, it, of course, is in the editorial section, but it is nothing but a news story here, because it introduces all sorts of new facts here that are not here. So this is a news story, not an editorial. And I will read this whole thing here. Can you trust an anonymous message? Tim Douglas, publisher, Tuesday, March 17th, 2009. It's hard to know who is responsible for some flyers distributed on car windshields in downtown Glenwood and at the Pope County meeting in Starbuck last week. The flyers carried a derogatory message that wanted to depict many county officials as incompetent. Since there was no way to tell who was responsible for the message on them, there was no real source identified. A coward's way of disseminating information? We think so. The last line of the flyer says, who can you trust in this county? Can you trust an anonymous message? An anonymous information is rarely accurate and always one-sided. Its main purpose is to demean or to distract, or it is used to disseminate these false accusations or false information. What should we do with such unsubstantiated, unidentified informational flyers? Throw it away. If those who circulate it are not willing to take credit for it, it is likely not worth reading and cannot be deemed trustworthy information. Tim J. Douglas. Okay? Remember who I'd said that I talked to there? Former Trooper McMahon. Former Sheriff Hebner. Current Deputy Brecht. Okay? Now, which seems awful strange, that it's impossible to know who handed out the message. And it was saying that these people were incompetent, depicting many county officials as incompetent. Now, if the room full of cops who were there, which I would estimate maybe half a dozen, didn't know who I was, is ludicrous, okay? And if the county commissioners don't know who I am, which of course is ludicrous. In fact, Gordy Wagner used to haul cattle for us. So I've known Gordy Wagner for years, okay? Plus, some of my neighbors were there. Okay? So, this is nothing but a fabricated story put in there to defame only one person, and that's me. Which, of course, is against the law, pursuant to Minnesota Statute 609.77, false information to news media. Whoever, with the intent that to be published or disseminated, and that it defames another person, communicates to any newspaper, magazine, or any other news media, any statement, knowing it to be false, is guilty of a misdemeanor. Okay? So this is nothing more than a boogeyman story that we just filed a complaint about in Swift County.
Same thing.
Same thing. See? Because they didn't have enough guts for him to say that I was a coward to my face. Didn't have enough guts to say that I was handing out derogatory messages to my face. In fact, John, how many times have we been to the Pope County Tribune here?
Twice in real short order.
Right. Has he had the guts to say that I'm a coward to my face?
No.
Well, see, there you go. See, so all he can do is use his little pen to defame me, to discredit me, defame me, dehumanize me, and demonize me. And I think that pretty much ends my complaint.
Okay. So, kind of just a recap.
Sure, go ahead.
Everything we talked about. Specifically, we're talking about the date on the 14th.
Mm-hmm.
The comments that Randy Shaw made towards you.
Correct.
Okay. These articles that you've left here today, there's several of them. Do you wish to have these?
Yes, you can use every single one of them. You can keep everyone. That's what they're for. They're for you.
All lawful, all factual stuff. They've been caught red-handed, and they don't like the law being used against them now. So
That's right.
they're running like little squealed pigs because they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar. And they have no way out but to lie and to defame and to take good people down, steal their farms, whatever they got to do. You know, it's simple as that. They think they're above the law. Well, guess what? Here we are. This is going out on YouTube. The people of the United States is going to see it. So be it. But they better start coming clean.
Okay. Anything else anybody like to add to the statement?
I don't think so.
No?
If we did, then it's our problem. So.
Okay. Well, then this will conclude the statement. Time now is 12:20 hours. Again, today's date, 12/28/2010. End of statement.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Okay, not a problem. Like I said before, I'll forward this down to the prosecutors. It's in their hands. It's their call.
Well, I didn't say that it was your job to do their job. So all I'm asking you to do is do your job.
Yep.
Okay.
So thank you.
For your time. Have a good
Thanks for
day.
stopping in.
Do you want your door closed?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Take care.
Yep.
Can we get that file number?
Oh, yeah. Good thing you reminded me. Could we get a copy of a release form for this police report that we just made?
You want a copy of a release form?
Yes, I actually like to have two of them. This is what the Benson police gave me here. Because what I like to do is get a copy of the report I just made. So, like, say if the newspaper comes down and wants a copy of a police report, that's essentially what I want,
Okay.
or I'd like to get. And I'd like to get the case number on it, please.
Okay.
Charles George Henry.
Is there someplace I can fax it to you?
You don't have one?
I don't have one on my system. I'm sure they had one when they were with the sheriff's department, so I'm gonna have to contact them to figure out where.
Okay. Let's see.
Or if you want to stop back later.
Yeah, I can stop back later.
Okay, I'll get it done right away though.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
You bet.
That one shot crap. So
Okay.
a baby, she made her. That went well.
Yeah, I thought so. I think it went easier than the second one, or the first one.
Yeah. He was very cordial. Gotta give him that.
Well, he knew that we weren't going to take any shit from him, that's why. And I'm sure he probably already got a phone call ahead of time that we were down there, so.
Oh, that's good.
And even if he didn't, I don't give a shit anyhow, so he knows now. I ain't going to take no shit from nobody. Okay, so you still got the other camera then, Nikki?
Yep.
Okay. That's fine. I'm at... Okay, that's fine. I'm just glad it didn't stop like this other one did.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad it stopped when it did, though, so I put in new batteries. I intentionally had a fresh pair of batteries along just in case. Okay, so that one's... What's this one for? Oh, this one's for mine that I'm wearing.